Hey guys, let's go, man. That's my partner. I'm just gonna let it keep running, actually. So he's saying don't, but so my name is Conrad. I'm a paramedic in Watauga County. I'm at Base 3 right now. This is kind of like the remote base, northwest section of Watauga County. They built this base to help response times to this part of the county. There's not as many calls here, but depends on what's happening in town. We need to respond to those as well. I'm gonna take you out to the truck since I'm working today. This is Alec. He's the comedian and another paramedic as well. So we're in Medic 4 today. This is our truck. I'll take you inside and kind of show you what we do here. So hopefully the lights are all on. Yeah, it's all good. So I've been a paramedic for about 6 years. I started doing that. I travel overseas doing security work. That's my primary profession. I've been doing that for a long time, longer than many of you have been born. I started in 1989. I started traveling with, I was in federal law enforcement. I started traveling with the family, and I left the government and worked for them full time. Started a company in California doing that type of work. And just through my travels overseas, I saw the need for medical needs. It just seemed that, like, you know, you can dodge bullets all day long, or if you had to do that, and that's what everyone prepares for in that type of work. But then people getting hurt or sick was way more common than that. So I was able to get my paramedic, and I wanted to get the experience, so I took this job working on the truck so I could have patient contact. So I see the way it works here in this county, a full-time employee will do about 600 patients a year. So I'm no longer full-time, I'm part-time here. I only work here when I'm in the country. So I see about 450 patients a year. So that totally satisfies everything I've been looking for. And after 6 years, I've done a lot of calls, so I feel a lot more comfortable and confident when I'm overseas if something were to rise. So this is our truck. So I'm sitting in the captain's chair right now. So over here is the counters. We have like a hot plate, and what it does is it warms up some of the saline that we give, so a patient wouldn't receive it cold and kind of shock their system. It's at a temperature, and sometimes it gets too hot, so you always have to check before you give it. We have our mobile suction. We also have a CPAP device here that we bring to the house for respiratory issues. Our pediatric bag, hopefully that stays in there all day today. And we have a Lucas. So Lucas is something we've only had for about a year now. So that does chest compressions. It's almost like a piston. It is like a piston. It works. It's very efficient at doing chest compressions, and that allows us to. We used to have to do it manually, and we still might have to at times. But once you start somebody on this device, it frees up your hands to do other things during a cardiac event or when that's needed. We have our ALS bag down here. We take that in when there's a serious respiratory issues, or again if it's a cardiac type of event, then we would also take that in. Like I said, I'm sitting in the captain's chair, so here's our radio. We can call in all the buttons to turn on the lights, mobile suction. We have our oxygen tree here. We have a couple of those, actually there's one up here. This is our sharps container. We're all like used IVs, or anytime we open up a needle, we throw it in there to protect from sticking. This is our stretcher, and then we have, like, this is more like a BLS ALS bag. Inside of it, we would take this into the house regardless. Not often do we take the other bag, but we always take this bag in to get basic set of vitals. Sometimes we'll get, like when we get dispatched to a call, they'll tell us like a patient update, what's going on, why we're going to the call. It's not always 100% accurate. It's just the way the system works. You know, the operator's taking down information, hitting certain buttons, and that comes out a determinant what's going on. So it helps to get an update. Sometimes first responders will be there and they'll call and give us an update on the radio. But this bag here, we can check their blood glucose, we can check their heart rate, we can check their saturation, their SpO2 readings. We can start IVs. We have oral glucose in here. We do have antiemetics in here as well. Epinephrine for any type of, like, say anaphylactic shock or anything like that. We can take care of all that here. Bandaging as well. So I enjoy working out here. I'm a EMC major at Western. This is hopefully, I have this summer, and then I graduate in fall. It's a struggle for me because I travel so much. I've taken many tests in airports and trying to get Wi-Fi and on my phone, and it's just been a struggle at times, but I'm excited to be done and to move forward. I wouldn't mind working in the emergency department as a paramedic. I'm not sure because security after 9/11 it's changed the whole face of what I do and the type of work that I do. So I stay really busy with that. I don't have to deploy again till August, so I've been enjoying the summer. I've had a few domestic trips, but nothing overseas this summer, so it's been kind of nice to be home. And this class has a lot in a short amount of time, so I'm looking forward to completing it and doing it well. Just want to introduce myself again. I'm Conrad, and I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you enjoyed my video. Sorry I didn't show you the whole truck, but I showed you some of the highlights.